I am in Rob, your game room. Bro, thank you for letting us hang out in this crazy bedroom game room. All right, I think that's the first time I've ever been in one. What inspired you to have a bedroom game room, man?
Lack of space.
Yeah, you're just like, well, I want a game room, and it's gonna have to be my bedroom because that's what I have, right? That's the space that I have.
This is what I'm limited to currently.
It looks amazing. So let's back up just back here for a second. We walk into the bedroom game room. We see all of the insane games. We're gonna talk about all this stuff. But he's like, hey, don't miss what's on the bed right here. You're about to see a bunch of stuff like this. Kirby Adventure NES display. I have never seen this ever. Have you ever seen another one?
I've seen a couple on eBay.
Seen a couple on eBay. Look at this thing.
Like 5 years ago, they were $1,000.
The best thing about it, it's got the $5.15 Goodwill price tag on it. That's literally insane, dude. Great find, great find. All right.
That's Kirby. He's cute. Till you cross him, then he's one tough cream puff. Kirby's Adventure on NES.
Let's jump in, guys. Holy cannoli. So the first thing I did notice was the 3DO collection. This is a pretty wild collection. Rob, talk to me about why 3DO. You're how many away?
I'm currently 24 games away from the complete set.
You're a wild man.
I am. Yeah,
a 3DO set.
I've always been a fan of obscure games.
Oh.
The underdog has always fascinated me. That's why I got into Xbox, 3DO, CDI. If they were a loser, I liked them.
Which is why I like Retro Rick.
All right, talk to me about what are some, are there hidden gems on the 3DO? What are some good games that you can actually
my favorite
play?
game right here, Killing Time.
Killing Time? Okay, what's that about?
It's a first-person shooter that mixes FMV into the game, and because the characters are ghosts, it works perfectly, so they just put the ghost sprites digitized right over the top of the game world, it just looks so perfect the way they set it up.
Yeah.
And it's actually a really good first-person shooter too, with a weird, interesting, time has stopped kind of story.
Yeah, it's cool. I've never played Killing Time. One of my favorite games is Mega Race. I played that game like crazy on PC, and then I just recently found out that they made a 3DO one, so I had to snag that. Very impressive on the 3DO stuff.
Yeah.
Presenting 3DO, the most advanced home gaming system in the universe. It's time to put away your toys.
I think that we can all agree that everybody wants to feel great and be healthy. And I'm also learning with great health comes loads of little steps that come together to make a big difference. That's why I'm very excited to announce today's sponsor, Groons. This isn't a multivitamin, a greens gummy, or a probiotic. It's all of those things and then some at a fraction of the price. With 20 plus vitamins and minerals and 60 plus whole food ingredients, Groons are made with high quality natural ingredients to support gut health, energy, immunity, recovery, beauty, and cognitive function. And bonus, they taste great too. Seriously, these things are so good. Me and the team cannot get enough of them. Groons contain 6 times the gut health ingredients compared to the leading greens powders and contains biotin and niacinamide, which results in thicker skin, nails, and skin health. Groons also contains mushrooms, which can lower the chance of mild cognitive impairment like brain fog. Not only that, it contains vitamin C, which reduces immunity-damaging, stress-inducing free radicals. Get up to 45% off. Just click the link down in the description. Make an easy step toward a healthier life with Groons. Again, thank you to Groons for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into it. We are now looking at Rob's insane, complete, original Xbox collection.
North American set.
Talk to me about this.
Well, the main thing was when the system came out, I got it when it was, right after launch.
Which was like
within the next
01. 01? Oh gosh,
Yeah.
take my retro card. I know nothing. Yeah. I don't know anything about Xbox, so I'm glad Rob is here to educate me.
So it was shortly after I got out of high school, tried the college thing, didn't work out. All of my friends went off to other places, so I didn't really have a lot of friends left because they had all gone. Xbox Live comes out the next year. I get into the beta. I go from having 2 friends to 150 friends overnight.
Yeah, dude. That's so cool.
It basically was life-changing for me. Yeah. And at that point, it was just like, if it had this Xbox Live symbol on the side,
it was for you.
I had to buy it. So
that's so cool.
10 years later, got a nice job. I already had half the set because I just went crazy buying games. So I was like, okay, let's finish it.
That's awesome. And then here you are. So
Years,
how long?
3.5 years to get the last 500 games.
And that was like, were you like hardcore, like going hardcore?
Yeah, that
after
was, I'd pick up 20, 30 games a week.
Wow. And here it is, man.
A lot of them, like the Outrun game here, it's like a $300 game now.
Outrun 2006. I didn't even know that. $300 game, Outrun 2006.
I
coast to
paid
coast.
like $60 for a lot, and that came with it.
Okay. And help educate me further with like what's the most expensive original.
You're holding it.
This is it. So
Yeah.
300. That's actually like super surprising to me. I thought
it's
for
the
sure.
last Outrun game. The Xbox version is the best version because it was made for that platform and then ported to others. Yeah.
So you're saying that if you are out there trying to collect a full set, there aren't the $1,000 games for this console.
No,
so
no,
you can
there's
actually
no $1,000 games.
You can actually get after this one. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
The design here was driven by spending time with gamers.
Two things to note. I did not pull Rob's arm to put myself on this TV.
Yeah, you did.
I did not. I swear. Rob, I did not. You're gonna get the comments. I'm not that self-centered. I swear. Next thing is I saw the Jinko symbol on Rob's jeans, and he goes, "What did you say?"
I only wear Jinkos.
I've never heard anybody say I only wear Jinkos, but I love that.
Buy one pair, you can't afford anything else.
Okay, well, we've got to talk about the Apple Pippin at World. So here's the thing. I actually have the Apple Pippin, but mine is obviously the Japanese one because
Like most people.
Like most people. And I'm super proud of that, Rob.
Yeah.
He actually showed me this at Southeast Game Exchange last year or the year before.
Last year.
Yeah. He has the Pippin at World, the American one. So I want you to hit us with a little bit of where you got it, how you got it, and what you got it for.
So this is the retail box from when it was sold in Sears. And basically I found this on eBay 18 so years ago.
Oh gosh.
The guy thought he was selling an iMac. I got it for $140.
Yeah.
Complete in box. I'm missing one piece of cardboard, that's it.
And what is that worth now? Do you have any idea?
Last one I saw sold was system only for $2,500.
Yeah. And that's not, so what is this screen?
This is the tablet / keyboard. Honestly, if you're going to play a game like Super Marathon, which is the game to have on this system, you want to have the keyboard so you can actually use keyboard controls. And you take the controller with its little trackball, flip it upside down, and just use it as a mouse.
And if you guys don't know, the Apple Pippin at World is Apple's video game console in the 90s, which a lot of people don't even know they made one. I think the Japanese, did they even make any games, did they?
So, the Japanese had a ton of games. There's like 50 or so games in Japan for this system.
I'm an idiot.
Including Shockwave is the other known American property from Electronic Arts. It's actually made by Bandai. Apple came up with the idea for it and licensed it out. So it's not technically an Apple, but it is Apple. It's, the gray line. Kind of like 3DO is not Panasonic, but is Panasonic.
Okay.
So they're related to it, but they didn't actually make it.
Beautiful console.
Amazing. I love it. This is actually one of my favorite systems to look at. It's just a beautiful machine. Unfortunately, that's all it is.
Please, only use the stylus with the drawing pad. Do not use ink pens or pencils. They could damage the drawing pad surface.
So I am sitting down because we're in a bedroom. Space is tight. Right here in front of me are some of, I'm not exaggerating, the rarest consoles I've ever seen. Down here, there's a Pioneer Laserdisc or Laser Active. There is another console here. I do want to point this one out right off the bat. Here, let me just hand you a JVC XI, and then this right here is a pretty rare thing. Want to talk to us about what in the world is this?
So this, if I pull the cover off, you can kind of see, this is a CDI. It's actually the exact same model as this one.
Okay, but what makes this different?
This one was, towards the end of life, a doctor in Milwaukee. He went and bought 255 of these and modified them so that they could be put into the waiting room of a hospital or a dental office, and put all kinds of RF shielding on it, a printer port, and as of today, this is the only one known to exist. All of the others, we assume, have been destroyed.
What? That's so weird. I love it. Yeah, and we're rattling at this point. Like, he's like, oh yeah, that could be a one of one. We don't know. And then right here, this is what I just saw Sega, and I don't even know what this is, but what is this called?
This is one of the weirdest pieces I have.
Okay.
This is a Sega Genesis that plays Sega Genesis ROMs off of CDs.
Okay.
It does not play Sega CD games.
Just the ROMs.
Just the ROMs. It was released in China as a way to get around the video game ban in the 90s. It's called the Educational System.
Okay.
And it's just a video CD player that plays Sega Genesis.
I feel like most of this stuff is illegal. Is this illegal? Are you
No,
doing
this
illegal
is not.
things? You're doing illegal things. Just kidding. This is just so crazy. And then the last thing that you want to show us is we don't how you say it?
You're forgetting about the nuance.
How many are there?
There's 2 here, and I got 2 more back there.
Okay. Okay. And what is this thing right here?
This is the Scala Workstation 500, WS500. And inside of it is an Amiga CD32 with the Paravision SX1 add-on. It gives the ability for the system to have extra RAM. You can attach a hard drive to it. And it has a custom power supply so that it works in both the United States and in Europe. It was used primarily as a kiosk system for, like, you know, you walk up to McDonald's, you order your food off the kiosk. This is kind of one of the things that was used for. Primarily it was for doing videos on the kiosks.
Okay.
But yeah, you may have been using one of these and didn't even know you were on an Amiga.
This man has some very valuable things in here. Very rare. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
We've got the Zach Morris TurboGrafx. Looks like Zach Morris on there.
I've been reviewing your records and they seem incomplete.
That's pretty cool, but honest to God, I've never seen the TurboGrafx CD box. What in the freaking world? Oh! Protect your investment. Ask your EB's exclusive extended service. Holy crap.
And since TurboGrafx CD is a real audio CD player, you can slip in any one of the sizzling games or any standard audio CD disc and get rocked by mind-blowing CD stereo sound.
We're moving over to, is this like your command station for getting on the, all the interwebs?
That's actually where I work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone works in these like offices here in this area, and it's like, what do you do for work?
I build websites and I host them on my personal server.
Does anybody ever say anything about your background?
No.
They're not like, that's cool.
And it's the weirdest thing. I work with a bunch of nerds and they don't care about video games.
Dumb.
I'm in the wrong profession.
There you go. Well, a huge wall of everything you can possibly think of. This is probably one of the cooler things that I've seen. You found this Conker's Bad Fur Day sealed.
Still with the Kmart sticker.
Still the Kmart sticker at Goodwill. This is my favorite part. It says, sell only to adults. Because it's a mature game, but like the Goodwill employees had enough sense to like, hey, make sure you don't sell this to kids. But $24.42 for a sealed Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was my first major find at a thrift store.
So good.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Rated M for mature.
Okay, here in this small little corner is a beautiful just cabinet full of rare pieces. Rob, help me out. You got the Gizmondo, you got the Tap Wave, what else?
Turbo Express, Wonder Swan Color, Wonder Swan Crystal, Neo Geo Pocket Color, the Gamecom, the Final Fantasy Edition Wonder Swan. There's a Game Boy Pocket in there, Game Boy Advance, I think.
Take it easy, man!
Hey, Rob, tell us what we got going on under the bed.
Whoa.
You just had to word it that way, didn't you? We got a whole bunch of boxed Game Boys, including your Pokemons, and there's just, casual Virtual Boy game down here. More boxed games, the entire rainbow of Atari. Then next to that, we got more Atari, including Atari 7800 and the cassette tape games, Atari Lynx, and a near complete N-Gage set.
Complete N-Gage set!
Near complete. I'm not that rich. I'm not rich at all, actually.
Guys, this isn't all Rob has. Check this out. Just out here, tons of freaking games, Virtual Boy boxes, Sega Dreamcast. He's got a problem. He's got a problem. But he said he's gonna sell to me?
You wish.
Well, this was literally overwhelming. The stuff that you have in this bedroom game room is awesome. So what are you on the hunt for? We're here this week for Midwest Gaming Classic. What are you on the hunt for?
Gotta finish the 3DO set.
Okay.
Don't think I will, but...
Get a couple. Knock a couple off the list.
If I can get 2 or 3, that would be nice. I'd love to see some CD32 games. I know I won't find them. Once I run out of stuff like that, maybe a little Jaguar, then second run through, I'm gonna try and get some of these Nintendo games done.
It's awesome. Well, you clearly are a man that can find awesome gaming stuff. Thank you so much for having us, bro. Dude. And good luck at the GameCon. We will find what we need, and we don't need it, but we will find it. Again, thank you to Groons for sponsoring today's video. Get up to 45% off. Just click the link down in the description.